admit, I'm always quick to tell you on here about all the great gains I've made in the stock market. However, this was not always the case. I'm going to tell you my biggest investing regret and mistake, and we're going to have a little throwback and see how it's getting on now. When I first started investing, I think I had about £4,000, which I had saved up in my first job when I was like 18 years old. And I read a book on investing and I was like, great, I want to start investing. I was really excited about it. I think it was like a friend, family member, can't exactly remember now, but they basically told me about this particular fund that was doing really well. It was honestly like up 80%, doing amazing. And I thought, oh my god, this literally sounds perfect, exactly what I want to invest money into. They had their money invested in it as well. They were getting all these great gains, so I was like, oh duh, it's obvious I need to invest in this. So that's exactly what I did. I put my teenage savings of £4,000 into this account. Then 1 year it plummeted. I'm gonna see if I can find a screenshot. I don't know if I'll be able to find one, because obviously I was like, what is going on? So I was losing so much money, and it was just like this for such a long time, and there was obviously a massive dip in the market, but this fund just like crashed. Since then it has recovered slightly, and I'm going to put a screenshot up now, but it's on about minus 35%, which is still not good at all, and I'm down like nearly £1,500. However, it has got better, and many people might say, why don't you just take it out now? Because once if you lose more money, but I feel like with investing, sometimes that's the worst thing you can do. Because once you take it out, you have officially lost that money. Like, that money is not coming back, you're not recovering, you have withdrawn that money, so that is now what you're left with. Whereas if you keep it in the stock market, leave it there, eventually all the things that come down usually come back up. So I'm praying and hoping that in years to come, it will come back up and be on the rise again. Of course, the biggest lesson I learned here was do not listen to your friends or people you're close to tell you to invest in a fund because it's doing amazing. So that was my biggest investing mistake. Obviously since then I have researched it so much more and educated myself so much more, so I would not be investing like that again. However, it is frustrating because looking back I was like, oh, if only I knew, I wouldn't have invested in that and that wouldn't have happened. But as I say, I'm going to leave it in. I'm hoping in like 10 years, 20 years, it's going to be on the rise again. So with that, always do your own research, always look into things, and don't just listen to what someone's telling you. Even me, like, don't always just listen to what I say, do your own research. As I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. I am literally learning from my mistakes and growing in this investment world. But yeah, I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.